Hello and welcome. My name is Christian Bumgarner, and I'm here to demonstrate 3 lifts to prevent injury and to get better muscle strength. The 3 lifts consist of the squat, deadlift, and bench press. According to David Sandler of Muscle and Fitness, he says to incorporate these 3 lifts to see significant full body results. What these lifts work are your quads, your thighs, your glutes, your core, your back, your lower back, and your traps. Hello, this is my assistant Angel. He's going to demonstrate today how to do an incorrect squat and then show the proper squats. He approaches the bar, you see, and he has the bar on his traps, which is perfect, but check his mistake. He squats down and he's leaning forward too much. That is a very cautionable hazard because the bar can crush his neck. His second mistake now would be to drop the weight. You don't want to drop the weight in front of you because you can hurt people. This is my assistant Angel again. He's going to show us now how to do a proper squat. He rests the bar right here on his traps, you see. He goes down, or he takes a deep breath first. He's pressurizing his trunk. He breaks 90 degrees. He pops back up and releases pressure. Now that is a proper squat right there because it's working his quads, his glutes, his hams. He goes down, he pops up. All your lower body is involved. You stay in a straight line. It's a proper Olympic lift, and that's how you squat. This is my assistant Ed now. He's going to show us the incorrect way to do deadlifts. The first one consists of his hips firing up first, as suppose you want them to both go together, your hips and your shoulders. So improper deadlift, his hips came up first. The second one will be the cat back. He's hunched over. You don't want to be hunched over. It can cause lower back problems, higher back problems. It's bad all around. The next one would be a shrug, almost like a shoulder shrug. As we're firing up too fast and counting it as a rep, it would be considered an incorrect rep because he doesn't lock out. He just tries to pop and hold and not hold. And that's the incorrect deadlift. Alright, Ed's back here now to show us the proper way to deadlift. As you can see, he finds the center of the bar. He pressurizes his trunk. He gets his grip. As you can see, he has a nice flat across back. That's how you want to be. He shoots up. His hips and shoulders fire at the same time, and he locks it on top for a perfect deadlift right there. That is a prime example of how you want to be. All right, now I'm here to demonstrate the improper way to bench press. Number 1 would be to get under the bar, get set, and push the weight too far forward, as like this, or too far back. Number 2 would be like right here. The next one would be to not have your feet on the ground, not have a good base, and try to bench. It gives you no mobility to move. And those are 3 improper ways to not bench press. Okay, now I'm here to demonstrate a proper bench press. First thing you want to do is lay back. Find a good grip on the bar where you want to be. Plant your feet down. Get a little steady arch in there. Take a deep breath. Pick up the weight. Come down. Release. Back up. And that is a proper bench press. Alright, I'd like to say thank you to my assistants right here, Ed and Angel, for being good assistants and showing the proper way to deadlift and squat, and me, of course, showing how to bench. Thanks, guys. You're free to go. What they did was on the squat, they held their pressure. They took a deep breath, for the pressure to hold it in. They squatted. They broke the 90 degrees like they were supposed to. He came back up. He also demonstrated the improper ways to squat, which was like leaning forward, leaning back, brushing your squat, and that was Angel. We came to Ed where he did his deadlift. He showed the proper way to squat. You want to stay, flat back. You want to explode up, and you want your hips and your shoulders to fire at the same time, of course. He also showed, you don't want to cat back because that'll give you back problems. You don't want to keep that arch in the back. You don't want your hips to fire before your shoulders do. It all wants to be in one. I got down to the bench press and I showed the proper way and improper way. For the proper way, I showed, you want to find the center of the bar, good grip, take a deep breath. You want your back arch just a little bit, pull the weight up, bring it down, right above your nipple line, and back out. The improper way, the way I did it was, I was a little bit too far forward with the weight almost into my gut, and then I was a little more higher up to my neck with the bar. I also showed a different way. What a lot of common people do is, if the weight's too heavy, they pick their feet up, and it really throws them in trouble because they can't push the weight back up. Coming back though to seeing the results, to see results in weightlifting, so it all comes down to nutrition and what you eat. A lot of bodybuilders say it, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bradley Martin, Brad Castleberry, and all them. It all comes down to what you eat. You are what you eat. They say that they'd rather be natural than not take all the supplements out on the market because it's bad, you get hooked. And that is the end of